Hey guys, how you doing? Oh. Okay, so today a lot has happened today since I last recorded. Um, Let me start by saying, for those of you who don't know, I am Cindy and I have a terminal cancer diagnosis of small bowel adenocarcinoma that was diagnosed in March of 2017. 4 surgeries, a year and a half of chemo later, and all of a sudden now I have a new diagnosis, which is peritoneal carcinomatosis. And all that's just a big word for there's a tumor in my retroperitoneal space, which is just in my back along my sacrum. I'm going through a radiation and chemotherapy right now. I'm about halfway through it. And it's getting tough. And they switched my pain medication around yesterday, and it just, or the day before yesterday, I've lost a day or two, and it just threw me for a loop. My body has always been really sensitive to narcotic medicine anyway, and so when they changed it and then messed around with the doses, it just, ugh. So then, so this afternoon, I got home. I went to radiation today. I found out that the tumor is shrinking, and I've lost 15 pounds, which is not bad in my opinion. But the tumor is shrinking. We just the radiation doc didn't really know exactly precisely how much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was crying. We'll get to that in a minute. But the radiation doc didn't know how much it had shrunk. He just knows that from looking at it, he can tell that it's different. My hair is driving me crazy. And he said that it is smaller. Well, I can tell that. I mean, I can tell it's smaller because I don't have the same raw throbbing pain in my back that I used to have. I'm having a lot of belly pain. I'm having some side effects from the radiation. This chemo's making me crazy. But you know what? I mean, all in all, I'm not doing that bad, I don't think. Everything that's happening to me is expected. It feels like my guts are being ripped out and burned up. It feels like, you know, I want to throw up all the time. I'm so tired. But my husband worked last night, and he drove me to chemo this morning, and he really needed to sleep. So I took Sammy this afternoon, and so I gave her a bath, and she's got this funky rash on her hands and over half of her body that I've never seen before, and I've seen a lot of rashes. And so I take her temp, and it's, 101.9. I'm like, oh, geez, good God. And she's complaining of a headache. So we towel off, and I take a really good look at the rash, and at first I thought it was hand, foot, and mouth, but it doesn't look like that kind of a rash. Usually hand, foot, and mouth will be blistery, and this rash is not blistery, so I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty confident that it's viral, but not confident enough to say I'm a pediatrician, so to the pediatrician she goes tomorrow, and I've got to be careful because I can't catch this on chemo and radiation. Viral or not, I will just end up in the hospital, and that's led to why I was crying before I started recording, because because I'm her mom. And I should be the one taking care of her all the time, especially when she's sick, like I always have. And I can't do that right now, because if I don't take care of myself, I won't be around to take care of her. And that is just a very difficult thing for me to struggle with. Because, when you're sick, you always want your mom. And she's no different, just mommy, mommy, mommy. throws her arms around my neck. I love you this much. I love you that much. And I got a headache. And mommy, why do she calls the fever weefers? Why do I have a weefer? And my rash hurts. And all she wanted to do was snuggle up with me. So you know what? I put a mask on and I laid her on my chest until she fell asleep. And then I put her to bed. And then I fell apart for a minute. And now I'm better. It's just really, really difficult, you know. But it's necessary. It's necessary for me to be very, very careful of contagious things. And daycares are little petri dishes, in my opinion. Hell, toddlers are petri dishes. They're nothing but bacteria and fungus all wrapped up into a little human. And I've just got to be really careful. And that means that during this treatment, I may not be able to take care of her the way that I want to, or as much as I want to. And so I rely on Dad and Grandma and everybody else. And that's okay. That's good. I'm blessed in that way that I have people here to do this, to help me with this. It's just tough, you know. The dynamics of cancer in your family. It is amazing how it affects every single aspect of your life. Everything. From the time you wake up until the time that you sleep, and even during your sleep. There's not one part of my life that's not affected by it, and I get so angry. And I don't want to be angry, but I am. But what are we going to do? We're going to drink water out of our Suck It Up Buttercup bottle. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to grow up hair, and we are going to get through this because I have 2 weeks left of radiation and chemo, and I'm done. And hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers here, that the tumor is going to be small enough to operate on, that the surgeons think that they're going to have good margins, and then we'll have a surgery. I cannot think of the alternative right now. So, that's the way I think it's going to be. And that's the way it's going to be. But I wanted to let you guys know where I've been the last couple days, what has happened, because I'm usually on here every day, and share with you my life, and this is my life right now. And tomorrow will be better. In 10 minutes from now, it'll be better. I'm just worried. I'm worried about me. I'm worried about my husband. I'm worried about my daughter. I'm worried about my family. I'm just worried, and I need to relax, and I need to stop worrying and quit being a control freak. And how do you quit being a control freak when you're a mom with a sick kid? It doesn't matter if they're 4 or 30. When they're sick, you take care of them. You make them feel better. And I will as much as I can. And I will try not to feel guilty about what I can't do right now. So, until tomorrow, I will see you guys later. I hope that you have... my kitty's getting up here. I hope that you have a really good night, and I will talk to you soon. Love you guys.